Well, this morning we are waking up to temperatures that are slightly cooler than where we were yesterday, with the temperature right now for Carbondale at 28 degrees, 26 for Farmington, and it looks like Piedmont right now is our coldest location at 24 degrees. But further towards the south and towards the east, we're seeing those temperatures still in the mid-30s across western Kentucky and also around the Poplar Bluff area. We're not seeing too much this morning on our satellite and radar. However, there are a few clouds that are tracking off towards the east, and we also are tracking a little bit of dense fog that extends all the way up into Jefferson County, also into Hamilton County, and then into Franklin County and Williamson County across southern Illinois. And that dense fog was across portions of Williamson County. So if you're headed west on State Route 13 towards Carbondale, certainly use caution. Or if you're headed north on I-57, it looks like we have a area of about a quarter-mile visibility right near the Franklin County Williamson County line. And looking west, you can see that haze and that fog off in the distance. But again, not seeing too much on the Carbondale camera. And by the time we make it to about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning, this fog should be burning off, and we should be getting pretty warm with temperatures into the upper 30s across much of southern Illinois, lower 40s further towards the south. And then by the time we make it to lunchtime today, we're going to see those clouds track off towards the east, and our temperature should already be warming up into the upper 40s and lower 50s. And then by the time we make it to this afternoon, we're talking about highs that are going to be in the mid 50s further towards the south, lower 50s further off towards the north, where those clouds linger just a little bit longer. But by the time we make it to about 9 o'clock this evening, we should be dealing with pretty chilly temperatures back into the upper 30s. We're going to be dry for today, and we're also going to be dry for tomorrow, but we are going to notice quite a bit more cloud cover tomorrow. This warming trend, though, is going to be lasting through the weekend, and we also were tracking a few chances of isolated showers, especially on Friday into the early morning hours. By the time we make it to tomorrow, you can see that we are going to be mostly cloudy, and we could see a few breaks in the earlier morning hours across much of our region before those clouds become a little bit more expansive, and we see a lot of overcast skies by the time we make it to the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. But those overcast skies really aren't going to be inhibiting our temperatures from warming up too much, as we should be getting into the mid to upper 50s by the time we make it to the afternoon hours, and that's thanks to southerly winds that are going to be at about 8 to 9 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. This warming trend is really going to be continuing as we go throughout the next couple of days, with Thursday's high expected to be 58, 66 for Friday, and 55 for Saturday. So again, it is going to get pretty warm, but we also are tracking the chance of a few isolated showers. So you are going to want to keep that Storm Track 3 app handy, especially as you're headed out for your Thursday evening. And I think the majority of that rain is going to stay into our easternmost counties. But again, where we do see that rain, we could see less than 1/10 of an inch. So whatever does fall will likely be very, very light. But we are tracking better rain chances for Sunday night into Monday. We're with about a 40% chance of scattered showers on Monday, especially in the early morning hours. But again, that's a little bit far out to talk about specifics. But overall, we are going to be dry today with a high of 51, 57 for tomorrow, and 58 for Thursday, 66 for Friday with a few thunderstorms, especially in the early morning hours, 55 for Saturday, and 49 for Sunday. And then we're going to be back towards the upper 40s by the time we make it to next week. So those mid 50s are going away, but it's not before we saw a little bit of flowers pop up a little early. So that's that viewer photo of the day sent in from the Rocky Bluff Trail.
Oh, see, I told you.
Yeah,
we're already starting to get blooms.
Yep, but I'm sure Old Man Winter will be back at some point. We're not done with winter just yet.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. All right, thanks, Garrett.